What's up, YouTubers? So this video is going to be a little different. This video is going to be a product recommendation video. And if you thought I was going to recommend this MacBook Air 2020 with the new M1 chip, not in this video. If you do want a video about this, I can show you. I did recently buy this because of all the hype with the M1 chips, and I was currently using a MacBook Pro 2010 with the old Intel Core Duo dual-core processor. And once I heard all the hype about this and how much they outperform, because I heard a lot of bad things about Intel's, how their Macs will overheat and the Intel processors would never, reach up to potential. But anyway, that's enough of that. I'm getting off track. So with this video, is not gonna be me recommending MacBook Air. If you do want a video about that, I can just leave comments down below. I can make a video about this, as it is a fun laptop to use. It's one of the best laptops I ever had in my whole life, and I currently own about 4 laptops. Me personally, I own 3, and then including my girlfriend's laptop, that is 4. I could also do a videos and accessories, but enough of that. This video is going to be a recommendation product of this right here. This is the Jackery. In this situation, this car is a 2015 Spark EV. It does have built-in Wi-Fi. So with that being said, check up here. You guys see I already have my MacBook connected to the Wi-Fi, and I do edit videos on here. Now, the whole point of this product recommendation is so I can show you guys. If you guys just have a regular car outlet, as you guys can see right here, regular car outlet, this is a charger that comes with this. It comes with 2 different chargers. You have the car charger and you have the AC outlet one, which is the 110 volts. I currently don't have that with me. But if you do have just the car charger and you're on the go, you're a heavy user, especially if you have maybe a 2018, 2019 MacBook where you do have not as good battery lifespan as the M1, and your laptop does die fast, and you do need that maximum power push, because some laptops it does require to be plugged in so you can hit the maximum potential of all your components. So if that's really what you want to do and you want your computer to run smoother, but you don't have an outlet in your car, this is a simple solution. This is also a solution for if power goes out in your house, as there is 3 ways to charge this. You can charge it again. Let me plug this back in with the car charger. You got a blue light right here that turns on. It does have a nice LCD screen, which tells you the input is currently putting in 41 to 42 watts of power back into the battery. Once you plug something, it'll show you the output. So for example, if I plug in this MacBook charges at 30 watts. You might see 30 watts here. It might just pull out 10. It might pull out 20, 25. Whatever it pulls out, you'll be able to see here. You can plug multiple devices. You have 2 USBs here, which does charge at 5 volts. You have a USB-C right here, and all of this max output will be 30 watts. And I do want to say this is Jackery's cheapest and lowest spec solar generator. And if this is not what you're looking for, but you like the concept, you need a bigger battery pack, you need something more powerful, no need to worry. They do have better and powerful, bigger battery pack. They even have one that has literally a 1 kilowatt battery pack, and you can power on power tools, all that amazing stuff. They do cost a lot more. This is more of a budget friendly, which I think I should be doing for everyone, because I did pay, I forgot how much I paid for this, but it was around 200, maybe less than that. And this is really good. I do have a solar panel. I connect to this 100-watt solar panel. That's my main source of charging this, as I use it, not frequently. I do use it, and when I do use it, it's either in the car for situations like this, where I'm editing videos, and let's say I forgot to charge my MacBook, because I do go to school. I just got out of school, and I do have to use the laptop. So let's say I forgot to charge it. I'm at 40%. I use my laptop in school. I have a 4-hour class, and then right after that, let's say it would be 20%. I'm in the car waiting to clock into work. Currently have my car charging, and I'm just sitting here chilling, editing videos, or trying to kill time, running a YouTube channel, doing online work for school. If I go here and I type in the school I go to, and there you guys go. You guys have my school my school right there. That's the school I go to. So I do come here. I do school assignments. When I'm done with school assignments, which I already have finished everything, I do edit videos or sometimes even casually play games on this MacBook. But going back to this product, reason why I love this product so much, again, you can charge multiple things. You do have an outlet right here. Maximum power output for this is 100 watts continuously. Peak surge is 150. Again, they do have bigger ones. I believe the other ones can output 1,000 watts. They have one where you have 3 outlets lined up right here, and that is much more powerful. You do have the specs right down here below. As you guys can see, it says portable power station. It is the Explorer 1600 with a 167 watt-hour battery. So this does have decent battery life. As you guys can see, DC input 12 volts at 3.5 amps. It does have AC output 110 volts at 0.9 amps, which is 100 watts continuously, 150 watts peak surge. You guys do have all this other information here. And as you guys can see, you guys can charge this off of solar. It says it right here. Solar charge times depend on weather conditions. Place the solar panel where it can get as much direct sunlight as possible. So this does work flawlessly with the solar panel. Doesn't really overheat. I haven't really had much problems with this. Let me show you guys how this works. So for example, I have some cables here. I'm going to be charging some stuff. I can show you guys. I have an iPhone charger right here. Is this the USB-C? Yes. iPhone charger right here. I could then press this simple button, show you guys how to use it. You press that one button, plug this in, boom. So this iPhone, it is dead. Yes, it is dead. I'm holding the power button. This is the iPhone 7 Plus. Just plugged in the iPhone. Give it a sec. There you guys go. Screen just turned on saying that it's dead, but it is charging. Now, I do have it plugged here. It is charging. This does support pass-through charging, meaning you're able to charge the battery as well as charge your phone at the same time. Now, some solar generators, while you're charging the generator, you cannot use it. You have to let it charge or unplug it, enable to charge any other devices on here, which is not good. This is why I like this so much, because I can easily plug this to the car if it was dead, which I have it plugged in. It's currently charging, and I can plug in other devices. It's as simple as I grab the little charger, which it could be through here, USB-C, right here. Grab this USB-C charger. We can go ahead, plug that in. Like, look at this. It says it's plugged in. Now, it doesn't say it's charging, but believe me, it's charging. Sometimes it does this. It says battery is not charging, but it is using the power source. Give it a second, and as I go to work and I'm just, doing schoolwork or just using this, it does switch over and start saying it's charging. It shows you all the outputs right here. It's really good. Like right now it's charging at 17 watts, and as you guys can see here, max 30 watts. So it can definitely pull more power out of this. And there you guys go. It actually says charging, and it's only charging at 17 watts and inputting 40. So the battery in this portable charger is still charging. A solar generator, it is still charging, as well as I have this plugged in, so I can have the car charging this, or I could have a ready charge, and you can be camping, you can be on a picnic with your girlfriend, and you want to listen to some music, but your portable speaker is dead, your Bluetooth speaker is dead. You can plug it here, plug it on the outlet. For me, my experience, the fastest charge you're gonna get on this is with the solar panel. This is their lightest model. That's because it has the smallest battery as well as the smallest inverter. And this is also like their cheapest. Like, it's still good quality. It's good quality, but this is their cheapest model. Again, smaller battery pack. If you want a slightly bigger one than this, you can. This is the Explorer 160. They have Explorer 240, which I believe has a 240 amp hour battery. And then this one has 167 watt hours. So that does have a slightly bigger battery, as well as this only supports 100 watts continuously. I believe the other one is 200 or maybe even 500. Don't quote me on that. I will put links in the description down below. They do have the Jackery 160, which is this one right here. And these are the specs for the Jackery 160 Explorer. So it's lightweight. It is 167 watt-hour power station. It has AC adapter, well, AC output, USB-C output, as well as USB-A ports. You have DC 12-volt port, which is really good, and is solar ready for charging. It does not have a pure sine inverter. It does have a modified sine wave inverter. I don't know exactly what's the difference. From my understanding, if you have a pure sine wave inverter, whenever you're solar charging, it is more efficient. You can get a faster charge out of it. I don't know how true that is. And then you do have right here, this will be the next model, which is the Jackery Explorer 240. You do have a bigger battery, which is 240 watt-hour capacity. You do have that pure sine wave AC inverter. If you have a pure sine wave inverter, it's a more energy efficient inverter, and therefore you get more out of your battery pack instead of draining your whole battery pack and losing some power in the inverter that would never even go to your phone. For example, if you had a 100% efficient power inverter, this whole 240 watts will be used into other devices. Now, if you have an 80% efficiency inverter, you won't have this 240 watt-hour capacity. You'll probably get maybe 200 watt-hour capacity. And that's not even the battery's fault. It's just the battery sends power to the inverter, and the inverter sends power to everything else. Now, going back to here, what I mean by that is there's a battery right on the bottom of here. Right on top of this battery, you have inverter, you have a logic circuit, logic board, motherboard, whatever you guys want to call it. You have that connecting all these components together. And then that power from the battery is being sent to the inverter, and that inverter is either converting it to AC or leaving it to DC current for these devices right here. So now it might convert it for AC for this. Now I have changed it. I put my MacBook here, as you guys can see, this wire right here, still charging. As you guys can see, it is still charging. And then I also have my E pen right here, which for some reason is not charging. Not sure why. I mean, it is powered on. You guys see the green light there. AirPods right here charging. iPhone still charging. It says charging. I do need to clean these AirPods. I haven't cleaned it forever. There we go. The pen is actually charging now. So you guys can see I have this plugged in. It's charging 3 devices here. Another device. So 4 devices in total. Charging and plugged in. This is pass-through charging. This is what I mean by this is a feature you would want. Not all solar generators have this, so this is a really good feature for Jackery, especially on the cheapest models, because as you guys can see, you got little minor upgrades on their more expensive model, such as the battery. You do have a more powerful inverter. Jackery Explorer 240, you do have a 200 watt continuous power output for the outlet, so that's literally doubled of what this can do. This can only do 100 watts. So if you're trying to plug in big fan, it might not be able to do this. Or if you're simply on the go and you need to charge multiple devices, let's say you and your family, you're a family man, you have a wife, a mother, a father, and you guys go on a family trip and you have 6-7 people. You guys go on a public park, spending time as a family, trying to catch up, doing a barbecue, whatever it may be, and you're not home and you need to charge multiple devices. This is perfect. Now, I can do another video showing you guys how this would work on the solar panel, seeing how I do have a solar panel. I can make a video on all the charging. Like, I could get into more depth on this. I just wanted to make this quick video as a recommendation because this does come in handy. And I just feel like not a lot of people know about these products. And if they did, like, I never knew about this product. Once I found out about this product, I was eager to get my hands on it. I had saved up for this product. I purchased it. I love it. I just have no complaint. It's quiet. As you guys can see here, input is 39 watts, but output is 46. So you do have to worry about that. It does not limit. So if you're charging this off of solar, and maybe you're using Jackery Explorer 500, it does have a 500 watt bigger battery. You still got the pure sine wave inverter. You do have the standard. Like, it's just, let's say you have this plugged in on the solar panel and you're on a picnic, or you're using this as a temporary home generator. Let's say you live in a trailer and you're using this as your main source of power, your renewable source of power, so you don't have to drain any other batteries. Maybe you don't have power in your trailer and you need a portable power station. You have solar panels. This can be a convenient way for you. and it's just really good. Like, but you do have to pay attention, because if you have a 500 watt solar panel system and it's inputting, let's say 400 watts, and then you're using the full 500 watt on this inverter right here, this can do 500 watts max output continuously. So let's say you outputting 500 watts, but you're only putting in 200 watts. You do have to be mindful of that, because it will drain your battery and not charge. That's why it's good. It's a good feature, but it also, I wish they can put like a limit on that, or maybe give you an option, a button. But it's just, this is good. Like, you cannot complain about this. I haven't dropped this a lot, but when I did drop it, it is really durable. Like, it's made out of hard plastic. You got this big, nice rubber feet, making it hard for anything. Like, look how hard that is to move, and I'm pressing down. But going back to the models right here, you do have Explorer 300. You had 2 pure sine wave AC inverters. So this one does come with 2 outlets instead of 1. You have 60 watt USB-C power delivery port. You have fast AC charging. You have the 293 watt hour battery, which is 46.4 amp hours. Then you had the Explorer 500. This has a 500 watt big power battery with 1 pure sine wave outlet. You do have a standard 12 volt 10 amp car port. Now, I don't know if it's gonna do a full 10 amps, as I don't have this model with me. The only one I do have is the Explorer 160. I might end up getting a bigger one, and if I do, I'll make a video on that if you guys like me to. You do have multiple USBs. You have 3 USBs. That does 2.4 amps at 3.5, 3 volts and 5 volts, sorry. And you have solar charger. All of this is solar panel ready, solar charge ready, because, like, how you gonna call a generator, a battery pack, solar generator if it can't charge off of solar? So keep in mind, all of these generators can be charged off of solar, so you can use a renewable energy source, and they're extremely reliable. So there is a temperature warning. It is down here, so don't worry if you don't have a good memory. I certainly don't. It says right here, operating temperature -, degrees Celsius to 40 degrees Celsius. Recharging temperatures 0 degrees Celsius to 40 degrees Celsius. If you do need just an extra juice on the go, this is perfect. You can get the 240, the Jackery Explorer 240, for a bigger battery pack with a stronger outlet, just in case you need something. Now, if you are with this model, if you are charging it, you cannot use a DC output. There are other models that you can use a DC output and charge it at the same time. This one, no. When you're charging it here, the only thing, whether it's solar panel through the wall or DC input, which is through the car, the only ones you're allowed to use are these 2 right here. I can show you guys, it has a flashlight for emergencies. If you're going camping or anything, you hear something in the woods, you can turn that on. It is an extremely high, powerful LED light. It is bright, and it only uses 1 watt. So in theory, just having this flashlight on, you can run this flashlight for 167 hours on 1 charge. That's crazy. If you get lost and you're just using this as a flashlight, well, I'm pretty sure you're gonna find your way before this dies out. But it's just good. Like, if you're a camping person, you have a small solar panel, portable solar panel, you can just open it up, plug your devices in there, and you're good. Plug it up, have this charge. You can have your phone charging, your kids' phones charging, their tablets charging, just in case. A portable charger charging for the nighttime. It doesn't matter. You can use this for night. It's really good. I can't explain how good it is. I just think you have to buy it for yourself. I will leave links down in the description down below for if you do want to buy it. It does help me out. There are affiliate links. I'm not gonna lie to you. There's no extra cost for you. You pay the same price. It's just I do get commission off of it. It can help this channel. Well, it will help this channel, where I might, if you guys want me to do buy a bigger model of this and do a review on it. Again, clicking on the link and purchasing one of these of your own will help the channel. As you guys can see, the whole time we've been recording here, which has been about 30 minutes, I can put earlier or you could just look at the time and then see the exact time when I go back to edit this video, how long we have been sitting here charging off of the solar jackery. Show you how much battery I had when I first started charging. It is almost 90%. 90%. So that's to show you guys that this can fully charge your MacBook. Whether it's the M1, the new MacBook M1s, whether it's the old Intel, it can still charge. Now, from my understanding, these get a lot of hype because it is powerful, efficient, and you do have long-lasting battery, which is the things I love about this MacBook. So if you don't have an M1 MacBook, I can only imagine, because I did buy the 8 gig model, which did not work out for me, so I had to return that. This is the 16 gig model, which I can go right here, prove it to you guys. This is the 16 gig model. So during that time when I returned the 8 gig model to receive the 16 gig model, which I kind of thought maybe I should have done a comparison before I returned the old MacBook, but I did have to return the old MacBook before I got the new one. So kind of sucks I couldn't do a comparison video. When I had to return the 8 gig model back to Apple, I had to transition back to one of my old laptops, temporary, until I got this 16 gig model. Now, the old laptop was a 2-in-1 Acer. Wasn't as powerful as this, so I seen once I transitioned back to that, I wasn't able to edit videos on the go. That was extremely hard for me, as this video may come out, I'm trying to post every Wednesday, this may come out a little delayed because of that. So I did have to transition to an older laptop, not that much older, might I add, and it had a quad-core processor, 4 gigs of RAM. The battery life was not good at all. You have 4 hours of battery life. Me doing schoolwork alone. Schoolwork, in my opinion, is light tasking, as I have 1, maybe 2 tabs open, max. I would just do schoolwork, and then I'll look, the battery's dying. I'll literally have the laptop fully charged. Go to class. At the end of class, the laptop will be at 19%. And that sucks. It's bad. It just means that I bring a laptop. If I didn't have any of these chargers, I would bring a laptop to school fully charged from home. Use it only in school, and it'll be dead by the time I have to go. I'm waiting here. I could be editing videos. A, it's not powerful enough, and B, it'll be dead. Whether that's you or not, whether you have a MacBook or a different laptop that is powerful enough to charge. There are gaming laptops that are powerful enough to edit videos or to do other things on the go, but that just don't have that battery life that you need to be fully portable. And if you need that, this is the way to go. As again, I can charge my MacBook 2 full times, 2 full charges on this alone. Now that's completely off. You're not using it, you can charge it 2 full times. Now if you're using it, I have been playing games on this. If you're playing games on this, you will kill this whole battery and get this from almost dead to like at least 90%, 80%, depending on how heavy the game is. I haven't edited videos while charging on it yet. I did edit videos, but and charging on there, but I didn't, do a comparison to see the battery life. I only had it plugged in while I was using it, and as soon as I, was done using the MacBook, unplugged it, try to save battery life on this until I got home to charge it off the solar panel. But this is good. Look at this, almost 90%. Final Cut Pro. Now, as you guys saw, I had the information displayed. Look how fast I load up. I do have the MacBook running, and it's still charging. It is running a intensive heavy, so it's not like it'll only charge if you're doing light tasks and not charge when you're doing heavy tasks. Again, the maximum this MacBook charges is 30 watts. The maximum this output is 30 watts. So no matter what you do on this, it is charging as if you always had. And again, I have it plugged in here, this outlet, which is 100 watts. So now at this point, this is more than capable of fully charging this. So this is charging as the same way as you have it plugged in your house. Same speed, same everything. So don't let anyone tell you, yeah, a portable charger may charge your stuff, but it's slower than plugging it to an AC outlet, because I'll tell you right now, they're completely wrong. I do feel this box heating up right now, so I do know it is charging at full capacity, and it is charging more than 30 watts. of output. I did unplug this, so let me unplug that. 0 input, 39, and you guys see the battery did drop quite hefty. I do have 3 devices charging at the same time: AirPods, iPhone, which is probably charging at like 5 watts, maybe 7, and then the AirPods are probably 1 watt. So you got full 30 watts being output here, maybe 7 watts being output here, so that would explain 37. And then maybe the bounce is probably because of here, or maybe this is pulling about, I know this doesn't really pull that much power. I can confirm this pulls 1 watt. Maybe it jumps from 1 to 2 watts. That could explain the little jump from here. But like, this is good. This is really good. I'm still playing videos. This is the last video that I've edited, that I have uploaded. It is playing the video while it's still charging. I will have a part 2 to this video, and I will show you in more depth with the solar panel, AC charging, DC charging, my daily use on that. But this is just the intro for this device, and we'll show you guys this product has a lot of potential. This is just me giving you the intro, telling you what I think of it, showing you guys how the product looks, how it operates. I will go in more depth, show you guys real life usage, so not just paper specs, not just he said, she said. I will show you guys what this can do. Now I'm thinking of, I might charge this to 100%. I might make a video of me using this MacBook, playing games, maybe just, I don't know, edit videos. I might just use this MacBook off camera, drain the battery, go back on camera, show you guys that the battery's dying, plug this MacBook in, might do a time lapse, fast forward some time, because who wants to stay 2-3 hours watching footage of a laptop that's completely off charging? Not me. Well, I'm gonna do a video on that. Just you guys wait and see. This is a bad boy. I'm gonna show you guys this good, and now I'm gonna show you guys this is the cheapest model. So what I'm gonna show you guys, if it does more than what you need, purchase the cheapest one. If it doesn't, you need a little more joules, a little more output power, there are bigger models, which I'm gonna be totally honest, if I had the money, I would get their biggest model and put it to test to see if it can charge this car. So excited to show you guys how good this is.